Good evening, Viking Nation, and welcome to Lady Viking volleyball here. Lady Viking basketball, excuse
Basketball.
me.
We are
here
still on
Viking
volleyball.
Sports Network. Yeah, it just ended actually last week. Anyways, sorry for the late start. You got Colby Canales and Jack Diekman here back at it again for basketball season where we got our start, and we're excited to be back at it. As Sydney Moser's already
let's
off
get
to
a
a hot
talking.
start.
Yeah,
and,
let's introduce everyone before we start.
Number 5,
locking
Sydney
in.
Moser, already off to a hot start with a good steal. Sailor Stamos up top, number 11. She'll switch with her twin sister, Scotty Stamos, over to the corner to Mia Kinslow, Ellie Helton in the post. Now it'll be a turnover. Good block there by Sailor Stamos. Sydney Moser able to pick it up and race down court, beat the last girl there, and put up the layup. And your Lady Vikings, Moser able to pick it up, race down court, beat the last.
You can tell with the
there,
little
and put up the layup.
Sydney Mosier actually just came back from volleyball. Now she's back, and you can tell she practiced those breakaways.
And Coach K is already fired up. Another turnover forced by the Lady Vikings defense. Already a good start. Lady Vikings basketball team was definitely very young last year. One senior on the team last year. Now they've got a few, and they're very powerful this year.
Yeah, they got a good handful. A lot of experience here.
Good move by Sailor Stamos. She'll move up, and it'll be a foul on Goldthwaite. Sailor will come into inbound. Up top to Mia Kinslow, over the head. Jump shot just squeaks its way out. Almost
Just
steps
barely.
on the line.
Yeah, just barely.
Tight roping there. Pass is mishandled up top. Short corner shot. Hits the rim. Rebounded by Sailor Stamos. From what I remember, though, we did say Sailor and Scotty's name a lot last year.
We did, and it was really helped me figure out which one's which because I kind of got mixed up a little bit. There we go.
Sailor Stamos with a nice shot from the short corner, making it 4-0 Lady Vikings.
Which one's which because I kind of got mixed up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, our word counts at the end of the day are usually just some players' names a lot.
Yeah, it usually is. Usually is. Sydney Moser in the wing on the left side.
Yeah, that's a dangerous position to be in. Just back and forth. You can see like their playmaking here.
Pass is tipped in the post. Still ends up in Mia Kinslow's hand, and she puts it off the glass into the hoop.
You can see like their playmaking.
Or
here.
another 2 points, making
Pass
it
is
6-0
tipped
in the post. Still ends up in Mia. Lady Vikings. Good rebound from Stamos once again. Had a little elbow there, it looked like.
Yeah, she's like, play on, dude. Let me get this.
Almost got
Repping 6-0. dangerous area for an inbound here, but we are holding this 9-point lead. That is kicked out.
Dribbling around.
And
Scotty Stamos able to slap it away.
yeah, just able to read the body language here. And
Corner
that
to
is clean.
Kinslow for 3. Off the rim and the glass. Rebounded by Sailor. She's there to put it back up. Now 11-0. Lady Vikings, in the first time out of the game, will be taken by Goldthwaite. Goldthwaite can't seem to get anything going. Lady Vikings just dominating in the paint and on defense.
Yeah, I mean, their morale is probably hit different from Scotland's just block right there. Able to read the layup, just getting that out of there. Like, I feel there's a huge benefit of getting these leads initially. Just able to keep our morale high and their morale low, kind of give them no real sense of hope in finishing.
Don't give them what they want.
Yeah,
Don't give them what they
that's
want.
kind of what you want to do in sports.
Yeah, really,
win
any
the
sport.
game.
You don't want to give your opponent what they want. That's not really how that... I mean, sometimes you do, but... usually it doesn't end well. Lady Eagles with an inbound here from their own half. Mia Kinslow playing very aggressive along the sideline. And it'll be taken away by the Lady Vikings. Sailor Stamos going up with the left-handed layup and one. She will be fouled. And put the shot in. She'll get a free throw. 2 subs coming in for the Lady Vikings. Number 14, Piper Olsen, and number 25, Lila Colbreth. Ellie Helton and Scotty Stamos coming out. And Sailor's free throw will go in. And it'll be taken away. Piper Olsen there gets bobbled around, rolls out of bounds. And it will be Lady Eagles ball.
My power's out.
Sorry for the stream, guys. Power outage, technical difficulties. We got to turn into a radio broadcast here.
Yeah, defensive rebound from Lady Vikings taken away. Sydney Moser, long pass to Piper Olsen.
That will connect, though. And
Piper able to get it back. Give it up to Sailor. She'll go up, won't go.
And that is a huge pass. But that is a charge.
And Mia
That was not a
Kinslow will
charge.
be charged with a blocking foul in the paint. Looked like she had her feet set.
Yeah, I saw that. I was pretty confident in that.
This is the time for me and Jack to become radio show hosts.
Yeah, I follow a guy on Instagram who does this. Free throw 1.
Well, multiple guys on Instagram that do this. That first free throw from the Lady Eagles will not go in. Ellie Helton coming in for Mia Kinslow to come and get more fouls.
I'm sorry, guys. We have no other cameras to turn to. They're both like dead or not working, so really
And that
apologize.
second free throw shot for the Lady Eagles will go in. Got their first point of the night.
Sailor Stamos bringing it up. She still, like always, has abundance of time if you were watching earlier. Just kind of the same playmaking here.
Sydney Moser in the wing. Up top to Ellie Helton. Try to get girls moving around. Piper Olsen, good move on the defender. Gets slapped away. Fight for the ball on the ground, and we'll have a jump ball. And it will go to the Lady Eagles. Never mind, it
No,
will
that
go
would
to the
be
Lady
the-
Vikings. All right, maybe this works for the stream. Until then.
I believe it will.
Oh, we have a camera on. Perfect. You can see what's happening now. Some miscommunication in the corner between Moser and Stamos. I can say Stamos right now because she's the only Stamos sister in there, in the game right now.
I always called them Stamos. That might be not the way to pronounce
I genuinely don't know how to pronounce their name.
Well,
Never
the
asked
thing is, we could ask them firsthand.
We could, but we never have. Why do that when you can guess? Good block by Saylor once again into Piper Olsen's hands. She'll drive it down the court, get it across the line, and it is slapped away. Not knowing what's behind her.
Yeah, definitely communication is a little tweak we could work on. Just telling if there's a man on. Sydney Mosier not holding up.
Not letting her behind. Not letting her in front of the line here. And we're gonna have a foul on Sydney Mosier.
There's a good even part to playing aggressive as they are, just holding and not getting so many fouls, getting your good players out. Because we are only a minute out. Sorry, I'm so used to volleyball. I'm used to sets.
Yeah, the clock was always set to 1 minute. And we will have a jump ball. And it will stay Lady Eagles ball. Oh, there's Jack's camera again.
Here we go.
We love technology.
Yeah, from last year, we have definitely evolved in our not only technology, but our skill and our employees here.
Obviously. And that will be the Lady Eagles' first field goal of the night. Be a layup to make it 14-3. Less than a minute here in the first quarter. Scotty over to Colbreth. Back to the other side with Piper Olsen up top trying to find someone. She'll find Scotty back at the wing. Saylor up top. She'll shoot for three. I mean, the side of the rim won't go.
These sisters have the vision and the muscle memory to just pull off these long shots. So definitely taking them with no pressure is really important.
A lot of pressure on defense so far from the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, you can see the huge difference. Only 20 seconds left. Lady Eagles, I don't think they could really pull off a comeback here.
There's a good layup there from Goldthwaite. Make it 14-5 now. About 5 seconds left. We're going to have one more shot here. Saylor puts it up.
And one.
What a shot. Mid-range jumper.
Only a second left. So proud of this enthusiasm and just knowing how to quickly think. She knew it was only a couple seconds left. She just went in. And
man, what a first quarter from Saylor Stamos.
What a way to end the first quarter. Sorry. Not a corner.
And her free throw will find its way out somehow. And we'll go into the second quarter with a score of 16-5 in favor of your Lady Vikings. Would like to remind you, it is Veterans Today. It is Veterans Day today. We want to thank everybody who is active in duty or was active in duty and those who are obviously no longer here with us. We want to thank you guys so much for your service. Your sacrifice and your hard work does not go unnoticed.
Yeah, definitely. I've had really close connections, and I just know how much it means to sacrifice all this, guys. So, we thank you all. To everyone, if you have loved ones, just make sure they know you appreciate them, because it is truly an honor to live in a community just with them. It's such an honor to be able to even see them really like.
And it's an honor to live in a community that held an assembly like we did today. We held the annual Veterans Day assembly here in Lago Vista today. That's actually probably why our cameras died, because we used those earlier to stream the Veterans Day assembly. But
Friday was senior night, and then we had the assembly.
We've had a lot going on here at Viking Sports Network, and we're going to continue to have a lot going on to bring you the moments that matter. But still, we want to thank you guys. Me and Jack wouldn't be doing this right now.
We would not be here without you.
Me and Jack wouldn't be doing this right now.
It sounds cliche, but it's really true.
It's genuinely true.
So, yeah, we can't thank you guys enough. Make sure to, if you have loved ones, just let them know you love them and care for them. Let's get back to Lady Vikings volleyball.
Basketball.
Sorry.
Jack did it too.
I knew I was
Jack
thinking
did
of basketball too.
And the inbound from Lila Colbreth over to Saylor Stamos will get this second quarter started. I forgot it's 8-minute quarters.
Yeah, dude,
I'm so used to 12-minute football quarters. I got to get used to this now. We started here last year. We were just used to it. Scotty from three in the corner hits the front.
That is a nice little lob from the Eagles. But can they make anything out of this?
3 Lady Vikings down there to get their hands up, and we'll have a jump ball. And it will stay Lady Eagles ball.
Yeah, in these tight situations where everyone's in the paint and kind of just clumped up, like I feel like we really strive.
Good defense from Saylor there. And Ellie Helton getting the steal. And we'll have a Lady Eagle foul. Be Lady Vikings ball. Sailor Stamos going to bring it across the line. Over to the corner. Piper Olsen up top to Colbreth. Scotty to Sailor.
Just watch how they move off
Ellie
and on the ball.
Helton up top. She'll drive down to the short corner. Back up top to Scotty. Pass to Colbreth in the wing. Ellie Helton from the wing. She'll drive in. Goes to the rim. Puts it off the glass.
What a
nice
great
ball
drive.
movement there from the Lady Vikings offense.
Yeah, she found the window and really thrived through that. Just knowing how fast
and we have a foot on the line. Step out of bounds from the Lady Eagles and turn it over. Sailor comes over to inbound. She'll find Scotty with some room up top.
I would not be surprised if one of them pulls it up from here.
There are no strangers to it.
No, yeah.
Ellie Helton in the post. Nice no-look pass from Ellie up top to Colbreth. That shot from Stamos in the paint will hit the side and won't go.
That tipped off the finger.
Good pass from Sailor. Reverse layup attempt from Piper. Sailor gets the rebound. Her shot won't go.
Yeah, just watch Sailor with these rebounds. She can read the ball off the glass.
And a good job by Ellie Helton staying back. She will be charged with a foul as that shot goes in, and Goldthwaite will get another free throw. Ellie Helton again with a foul.
Not surprised.
Not surprised.
Really. Yeah.
Not surprised. She plays football.
Classic Ellie behavior.
You know what? That's just Ellie. I think she in their game against Marble Falls on Saturday. I think she almost fouled out too.
Yeah.
She just really likes to take herself out of the game as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I guess.
She's like, I'm too good.
Too aggressive.
Get me off. Just no press. She's just taking her time. Sister to sister here.
Ellie Helton drives in over to Kinslow in the corner. She'll drive in, put it off the glass. And another 2 points from the Lady Vikings, reaching 20. Kinslow down there to defend. Moser and Sailor getting down there quick to help her out. That pass is tipped up in the air and stolen. Layup from Goldthwaite will go in. And with Ellie Helton's foot over the line, we'll have a turnover.
Yeah, it's that little tiny, misunderstanding, kind of not knowing where your feet at could, turn
We're
over
not
the
knowing
ball.
who's inbounding. And have another inbound from Goldthwaite. Pass to the rim. And that layup will find its way in. Score is now 20-11.
Pacing-wise, just watch the
Kinslow
space.
in the corner.
Look at that. She could
City
have
had a lot of space.
Yeah,
to
she
shoot
could have
there.
shot that if she wanted to.
Instead, that'll be taken away by Goldthwaite again. Ellie Helton gets a hand in there, and she'll get the steal. 2-1. Mia Kinslow pass back to Ellie Helton, goes up for the layup, and she'll be fouled. And Ellie Helton will have 2 free throw shots to add on. And her first shot will go in. Ellie's second free throw will also go in, making it 22-11. And we'll have a travel. One too many steps there.
Yeah, just enough. There's a lot of little things that could change this game.
Sailor up top. Sydney Moser in the wing, trying to find some space. She'll find it. She'll drive in, go up for the layup. Just rims out. And the three will land into Scotty's hands. She'll have to pass over to Ellie Helton. She finds Sydney Moser in the corner, wide open for three, just overshoots it.
Yeah, just coming out of volleyball season. Who was it? Ellie Helton and Sydney Moser out there.
Sydney
on the court
Moser
right now.
tries to put it off the glass. Yeah, Sydney's used to, absolutely smacking volleyball.
Yeah, she uses a lot of force on these balls that are at play here, and not really used to shooting threes probably right now, but I bet she'll get back into the swing of things here.
Spin move and a jumper. Nice little shot with not a lot of room. Kinslow's corner. And we'll have a foul. Colbreth will come in for Ellie Helton.
Yeah, great run by the Lady Vikings so far. And a breakaway here.
Kinslow staying in the paint. That shot goes off the rim. Rebounded. And will go back in. Sailor with a move and a shot. And she'll add a free throw to it.
Yeah, a little cherry on top there.
Piper Olsen coming in for Scotty Stamos. And Sailor's free throw will find its way to the bottom of the net. And we'll have a foul on Sydney Moser.
Yeah, aggressiveness on you can't really get like player-to-player fouls on volleyball, and these are the only people kind of racking up fouls here. So just making sure to.
And we'll have a jump ball. And it will be going back over to the Lady Vikings. Sailor up top to Colbreth. Over to Piper Olsen. She'll put a move on the defender. Colbreth in the corner for three. Off the rim. Sydney Moser with a rebound. She drives in, and she'll be fouled. And Sydney will come on to shoot a couple free throws here, add on to her stats. And that will hit both sides of the rim and bounce out. The Eagles up top. Sydney Moser swats it away. And a turnover. Sydney Moser with a layup. And she'll get the 2 points. Sailor Stamos gets a hand on it. Sails out of bounds. Again, very aggressive defense leading to some good plays in the post.
No, it could either be good. Oh, broken.
Wide open three. Goes nowhere close. Piper Olsen able to save it from going out of bounds. Pass up top to Sydney Moser.
And on the
Ball's
ground.
rolling around. And we have a timeout taken by Coach K before Sydney Moser can get up as she comes off the court laughing at how amazing that was.
Yeah, I don't think the Eagles understand breakaway pressure. And I think they're really not used to it. And so they can't really handle it. It is the start of the season here, though. And also with that, I believe a scrimmage for the boys basketball.
Yeah, the boys do have a scrimmage right after this at 7:30. Here.
And then, again, also Friday, we will be hosting the playoff game for two other teams. And
Yeah,
then
we will be hosting a playoff football game.
And also,
we will not be, I don't think we'll be streaming.
No, I think there's a little overlap to where we could maybe do both. But I don't know if anything's official yet.
I don't know yet. But we'll definitely let you know as soon as we find out. Sailor Stamos up top. Trying to find someone. Walking around the arc. Lila Colbreth couldn't make a decision. She finds Sydney Moser. Moser needs to make a decision now. Back to Colbreth. Back to Moser. Tries to find Piper in the paint. Ends up being a turnover.
High pressing
Piper
here.
Jumping around. A lot of ball movement from Goldthwaite. Now 27-17. About 45 seconds left, under a minute here in this first half. Piper Olsen will be fouled as her layup goes in. And she'll come on to shoot another free throw. Sailor tries to get a hand in there. Goldbreth gets pushed to the ground. Nothing called there as that layup goes in. Sailor to bring it across the line. About 20 seconds left here. Pass to Piper in the paint. She gets bumped, and it'll be a foul. Have Lainey Arredondo in the game for the Lady Vikings now. Sailor comes into inbound. 13 seconds left here. Piper's free throw will hit the back of the rim. Lady Vikings in double bonus. Every foul is worth 2 now. Piper's second free throw does the same thing, hits the back of the rim and bounces out, and we have a foul on the Lady Vikings. It's going to be on Sailor. Lainey Arredondo gets down there fast. Colbreth gets a hand in there. And that ball hits the line.
Willing to, like, risk everything. Eating some glass over there.
We're going to have, I think, a second left on the clock. Yes. 0.4.
point. Yeah, that's enough to do a lot.
Throw it. Throw it from behind the backboard. Oh yeah.
Yeah, not able to.
Can't do nothing with that. As we will go into halftime, score is 30-19 in favor of your Lady Vikings. So far with a great start off to the season. And we will see you in the second half. And welcome back to some Lady Viking basketball. Here on Viking Sports Network. We're coming out of halftime right now. About 10 seconds left till we get started. Lady Vikings up 30-19 against the Goldthwaite Lady Eagles, who we usually play every year before district, just to get some non-district opponents in there, get some tough opponents in there. Last year, Lady Vikings lost by 48 points.
Wow.
To Goldthwaite last year.
Goldthwaite? Oh.
And right now they're winning by 11 at halftime.
That was some quick math, Colby.
I'm just good at math, big dog. I'm just good at math.
I'm not really good at that quick math. I need a pen and paper.
I don't like doing math. I just like math.
I like it when it all falls into place.
Yeah,
that's my favorite part.
Amazing. 10s, 5s, 2s.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. 1s. And we'll get started with the Goldthwaite inbound.
Good press again. Just literally came back from halftime. She's like, let me get that ball from you.
Yeah, Lady Vikings been very aggressive this first half on defense and especially on offense, getting girls in the post to get those points racked up. And that'll be taken away by Mia Kinslow. Keeps her feet in bounds. Her pass attempt over to Ellie Helton gets taken away. And it'll be and 1 for the Lady Eagles. Have a free throw. That bounces off the front of the rim. Taken away by Ellie Helton, and she will have a travel called on her. Ellie Helton with her hands up, and she'll be called for another foul. That's number 3.
Yeah, that's we're keeping count better than probably the
probably
the stats
better than
keeper.
her is. Probably better than she is.
She's just trying to forget.
And that free throw rims out as Lila Colbreth will come in for Ellie Helton. Keep her out of foul trouble, because that's what she needs to stay in the game.
Yeah, that is something that is really accounted for.
And that second free throw will hit the side of the rim, taken by Colbreth. She'll give it off to Sailor Stamos. She'll drive in, put up the shot. And ultimately gets taken by the Lady Eagles. And we will have a foul on Mia Kinslow. Inbound up top.
Good pressure from Lady Vikings.
Wide open 3.
That will swoosh in.
Goes right through. And we'll have a timeout taken by Coach K for the Lady Vikings. I'm sure you heard him, but nobody was communicating. Nobody really communicated for the Lady Vikings. Got to get that figured out.
It's a little quiet in the gym. Not only accounting for a little less amount of fans than volleyball, but kind of just communication on court too. I've noticed. Definitely not any, like, you know, if a Lady Eagle is sneaking up behind someone, you know, my first instinct, I'm kind of like a loud guy, so I'll be like yelling, "Hey, there's a guy on you." But I don't hear that in the court here. That might be a factor we could see in the scrimmage here against the boys against Gateway. We're still holding a good cushion lead, up by 6, so. Main thing is those fouls can definitely close that gap a lot faster than we might think, so.
Yep, that's why Ellie Hilton's on the bench right now.
We know Ellie Helton very well, so I just want to make it clear that we're not like
Oh, no,
bullying
yeah.
her.
No, we are, 100%.
We are bullying her?
No, we're not.
Okay. I was like, shoot, okay, then I guess we are. But
No, we don't do that here. We poke fun.
yeah.
Some more miscommunication there from Stamos and Colbreth. Stamos in the corner, steps up. Colbreth from 3. And it goes in.
And communication-wise, we got a lot of cheering in the stands here. Student section full.
Lila Colbreth, a freshman, by the way. Only freshman on varsity for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, by the looks of it, she looks like she's like a junior or senior.
Yeah,
with
she's
her
tall.
height against
She's tall.
Stamos.
And Sydney Moser's deflection goes into the sideline, hits a Goldthwaite hand. Colbreth comes into inbound. Samos up top to Kinslow, to Colbreth, back over to the other Stamos, to her sister from 3.
Yeah, how much time do you think they just spend in their like front yard practicing on the little goal posts they have? Just shooting threes back and forth. It really shows how much practice makes perfect.
They like to shoot threes. Good pass from Stamos to Colbreth. Nice window to Scotty. That hits the front of the rim.
I mean, they might not make every single one, but I haven't seen any like crazy air balls from them. Definitely adapting to the environment could change the outcome of the shot. So being able to do it in pressure is really important. And you can just see the communication here on the Lady Vikings, knowing which man they have, knowing how to rotate. Definitely improvement since the start.
And that shot from the free throw line will go in. A lot of space there. Colbreth stepped up, tried to get a block in there, but not quick enough.
I feel like they're playing a lot more safer. That's kind of why they're conceding a little bit more.
Yeah, they are being a little conservative right now. But they're definitely still being pretty aggressive on offense, trying to rack up those points and keep the lead that they have. Sydney steps up, finds Stamos. She goes in, and so does her shot.
Just try not to foul.
And we'll have a charge taken by Mia Kinslow. This time it gets called for her.
Yeah, that is a good...
great job getting her feet set there.
Yeah, great courage from her also to just fall down and take one for the team, really. That's basically what a charge is taking
really
one
is.
for the team.
I mean, boys basketball has the charge wall back behind us in the locker room.
Yeah, whenever I played for them freshman year, they were definitely, I like to say, definitely like emphasizing that.
Yeah,
just take
one for the team. Take one for the team. Mia Kinslow with a spin move, finds Sailor Stamos, and she has an easy jumper.
Yeah, I didn't even need to jump really high. Just kind of,
It's just a floater. And we have a travel called on the Lady Eagles, and it will be turned back over. 37-26, Lady Vikings.
Halfway through.
Little less than 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
Nice screen from Sydney Mosier.
That pass attempt gets tipped up in the air, and we'll have a foul on Sydney Moser.
Yeah, definitely. I think these little problems we have could just really only just be fixed if we just play the game more. And this is the first game we've had. So, and that is a travel call on the Lady Eagles.
Another turnover. And Lila will give the ball off to Sailor. She'll find Sydney at the other wing. Kinslow in the corner. Steps up. Tries to bounce it through the lane to Colbreth. Won't. go ends up getting taken away. And Scotty will be called with a foul as that shot goes in. Saylor gets it across the line. Scotty to Sydney. Up top to Saylor.
Yeah, really aggressive shoving there. She just puts up a floater.
Floater, rebounded by her. And
Yeah.
she puts it back up. Saylor Stamos with a great night here.
Watch her on those rebounds. She got to have a second thought.
And we'll have another foul on Sydney Moser. And she is in foul trouble now.
And Lady Eagles in double bonus here. Every foul would be 2 free throws.
And first free throw will go in. Second one will not. Mia Kinslow drives down, and it gets slapped out.
But
And
that will
it'll
be a
stay
Lago
over here.
inbound here. Dangerous position. We haven't even seen many of these, but I just know from past experience they know what they're doing.
Good pass to Kinslow in the paint, and one. Kinslow's shot goes in. As she's fouled, she'll get a free throw to add on, make it a 3-point play. And her free throw will hit the back of the rim. And she will fall on top of it. And it'll be a jump ball. And we'll stay with the Lady Vikings as they have the possession arrow.
Yeah, I mean this court is not fun to drag your skin on, and it's really can
no
give you-
court is really.
no real
let's be
court,
honest.
but just in general, being able to just go down on the floor.
Piper Olsen in the corner steps up top. Saylor from the corner. Her three will splash through. And we will have. Oh, we need to fix the net.
There we
That's
go.
what it is.
That was a little quick and easy. You guys were still on the replay for that, but
And we'll have a foul called on Lila Colbreth. Her first of the night. That first free throw will go in.
two subs for the Lady Eagles.
And that second free throw finds its way in. Saylor Stamos brings it across the line, thinks about driving in, steps back. Colbreth pass over to Olsen. Up top to Scotty, finds Kinslow in the wing.
Yeah, we're not
Looking
really forcing anything here. We're just kind of
Keep the
go
ball
back and
moving.
forth outside of the 3-point line. And that is when we break the barrier here and retreating out.
Piper Olsen steps up, and she will be fouled in the back. We'll have an inbound coming from Saylor Stamos. Up top Little floater to Mia Kinslow.
And again, not rushing anything.
Sailor's three goes right through again.
And I just love seeing these threes sink in. It's so beautiful to
Satisfying.
watch, yeah.
And that'll be a steal for Piper Olson. She'll drive down against two Lady Eagles. Her shot doesn't go up. Sailor from the short corner. That doesn't go in.
And really,
And we'll have a really aggressive jump ball there.
yeah, she put a lot of whip into that.
Three subs coming in for the Lady Vikings. Lady Arredondo, Molly Roberts, and Kaylee Keister.
Yeah, less than a minute here on the clock. And driving down here, kicked it back out.
Three-point. That shot will go in. 47-33. A lot of points here.
There is a lot of points in this
A
game.
lot of.
I mean, just look at the threes that have been shot from
There
both
have
teams.
been quite a few threes shot. Laney Arredondo up top. She'll find Keister. She drives down to the short corner.
And that is a travel
And she'll be
call.
called for a travel. Good pressure there from the Lady Eagles, forcing her to go back.
I want to do something that hasn't really happened before, but I want to call out the officials on this and just thank them for all their work. Because it is hard going against, about 100 people in this gym? You can't really make all of them
I
happy.
think there's a little more than that. But I know what you're saying.
Over 100 people in this gym, can't really make all of them happy.
There you go. Lady Arredondo with a nice defensive rebound there.
And from
Sailor
deep,
Stamos
looks a little short. But,
should
what else are you
probably
going to do?
keep shooting from the arc.
I would keep on shooting there. Use this as practice.
Just from the arc, not the half-court line. That wasn't anywhere close. But the score is 47-33 in favor of your Lady Vikings. Remind you, boys scrimmage after this. And you want to thank the officials. I want to thank one official doing the boys scrimmage, Mr. Kyle Stutz. That's my guy over there.
Was that the guy at the volleyball game?
That is the guy at the volleyball. He does a lot of things. He does volleyball, basketball, football. It was a
replay here. You could watch Sailor Samos corner three.
Yeah,
really hardest three to make, in my opinion. And
very true. You
those
have
always
nothing behind it.
Those always go in with the most love and care. It is just I don't know how to explain it. It is wonderful if you make those and able to pull that off in the first game. Definitely something to take as special. One way, if we want a bigger score gap right now, any team should, I feel like one important thing is easily the fouls. A lot of foul calls, and that is just the only fix to that. Really, is just playing overtime, getting game sense here. Speaking of fouls,
Ellie Hill and
Exactly.
Sydney Moser coming back onto the court.
Hey, this is
probably to get a couple more fouls.
This is the chemistry me and Colby have. We kind of just say the same thing, think of the same thing. We share two brain cells together, so.
Yep, all two of them combined. Sydney Moser up top to Scotty. Her pass to Kinslow in the corner. She steps through. Able to find Ellie Helton.
And the slightest
coming
bit
in.
of foot movement is called for a travel here. And huge press. Both ladies on the ground.
And it'll be Lady Eagles ball.
And
Ellie Helton will
out for the
foul
game.
out.
What a way to end the first game
Like we
of
called
the
it.
season.
We called it. They had one on Saturday, actually.
Oh,
They've had
my
a couple
fault.
games, I think. Their season started a little bit earlier than the boys.
Yeah, overlapped by volleyball here too. So
That shot will go in for two. Now 47-35, 12-point game. Still a good lead. Sydney Moser up top to Colbreth. Just keeping the ball moving, really. There's no shot clock in high school, so you can keep it moving around all you want. Sydney Moser.
That was a neat little toss-up there, but
Tries to go for the reverse left-hand layup.
yeah, lefty, not really her forte.
Windmill. Yeah, I don't know that she can do much left-handed. And that corner three will go in. And we'll have a timeout taken by the Lady Eagles.
Again, if you weren't here, I'll say it again. Just true thank you for the veterans who served this country. It is Veterans Day, and I appreciate all of you who might be related to people watching the stream or truly anyone in this town or in general. Just thank you so much for
Again,
your
and
service.
with our annual Veterans Day ceremony here in Lago Vista, we hope you guys felt the love and appreciation that you guys definitely deserve.
Well, it's sort of impossible because we just appreciate you guys so much. It's almost impossible to just express it. So, yeah, thank you guys. Wherever you might serve means a huge difference. We probably won't be here if it weren't for you guys.
And Sydney Moser brings it across the line for the Lady Vikings. She'll give it up to Scotty, over to Lila Colbreth. Sydney Moser with a three from the wing. Overshoots it once again. Too used to kills in volleyball. And there's that kill motion.
Yeah.
She'll go up for the layup.
And she well deserves that. And that is definitely, she inherited that definitely from volleyball right there.
That shot from Lady Eagles hits the side of the rim, won't go. Rebounded. Wide open from three in the corner. Again, not a lot of communication there as to who's open and who's...
Yeah, and Lady Eagles kind of closing the gap here. Still holding an 8-point lead. Sydney Moser.
And Sydney Moser's shot almost goes in. Instead, she'll get 2 free throw shots. Her first one. Hits the back of the rim. And her second one will be nothing but net, making it 50-41. Lady Vikings. Piper Olsen down there to intercept that.
And just making her way downtown. And that'll go up. A lot of effort put in and the points for return.
Nice little toss up and a prayer that it goes in. All 5 Lady Vikings in the post to defend that.
Yeah, just them staying
One's
in the
bound to
paint.
foul.
Yeah. Spreading out might be an option here, but
And Sailor Stamos back in. That pass up top. Looked like a backcourt, won't be called. A lot of moving around from Goldthwaite. No shots really. None really open for them to take.
yeah, they're just kind of staying and they're not switching sides here.
One goes up, ends up being rebounded. And we'll have a foul. Once
Yeah,
again.
foul, just kind of a lot rapidly.
It'll be a foul on Lila Colbreth.
First one will sink in. And only about 5 minutes left in this game.
And that free throw will find its way in.
Not rushing anything.
Colberth up top. Gives it over to Sydney. That gets slapped away. Still got to keep the ball control.
Putting up a 3 there.
Hits the back of the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Saylor. She'll get to the back of the line. Piper Olsen up top. Over to Kinslow. Trying to find someone, really just keep the ball moving and waste time. You've got a good lead right now, a 9-point lead. Sydney Moser goes up. Her shot won't go in. Three-pointer hits the back of the rim.
And no one on that backside block to just get that rebound. Back and forth. They're developing plays left and right. But
good layup
Sailor
attempt there.
Able to just get that rebound. Easy as cake.
We have a timeout taken by Coach K. Definitely going to be talking about communication once again.
Yeah, communication and possibly fouls. I mean, they just don't want any of their players to foul out again. Ellie Heldon. Yeah, we love these guys. Sorry, these ladies. We love how they play. It's such an enjoyable game to watch every single time.
About 40 seconds left in this timeout.
Piper Olsen's replay on here. Just
nice little
strolling it down the court. Really impressive how she's able to stay composed throughout all that.
I want to thank our Viking Sports Network crew for tonight. Again, you got me and Jack. You got Colby and Jack. Colby Jack. Over here on commentary. We got Bennett Walker over on replay. Joshua Ferretti's actually.
Ferretti's. Yeah, you got
running the camera up top. He is very lonely up there, but we still love him.
And he is doing great. He's getting put on a lot.
He's doing great. And, of course, Riley Caller, our executive producer. You want to stay in touch with what we're doing here at Viking Sports Network, follow us on our social media platforms. That is Instagram at LV_VSN. And as you're watching on YouTube, it'll be at LVHS VSN. And on Facebook, just search up Viking Sports Network, and you'll be able to find it and see what we're doing to bring you the moments that matter. We will be bringing you some special coverage on Friday of a nice little 2A playoff football game between Junction City? Junction and Somerville that we will be hosting here at Viking Stadium. Just a nice little gig we get to do.
Yeah, we're using up that Jumbotron.
Oh, yeah.
$500,000 investment there, and it's a wonderful gift.
Piper Olsen's shot will hit the front of the rim, and there will be a foul called on the Lady Eagles. Piper's free throw hits the side of the rim off the glass and won't go in. About 3 minutes left here in this game. Piper's second free throw will find its way to the bottom. Now 53-44. Good job by Saylor closing that gap in the corner, not allowing a three-pointer to go up. And Saylor will end up with a foul there.
Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of shoulder to the chin there. Not really fun to experience.
That first free throw won't go in. And neither will that second one. Colbreth gets the rebound. Stamos just moving it around a bit.
Yeah, having a little bit of fun there. And nice little screen from Mia Kinslow.
Good pass in the post to Piper Olsen and her shot.
I bet you didn't see, but Miss Kinslow, mother of Mia Kinslow, she was trying to call that herself, kind of a little travel play, and then she ended up figuring out, oh, she was wrong. But, yeah, great environment for Lago Vista. I mean, we're always building each other up.
Pass mishandled, stays in. And Stamos will jump on it. Nice little floater right in front of Colbreth for her to put it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Olsen.
Yeah,
over to Sydney Moser for three.
Just off, keeping it in. Sadly, won't go to Lady Vikings. She is on the ground. That would be a jump ball.
And it'll stay Lady Vikings ball. Sydney Moser's threes go over a couple times. This one goes under. Got to find the median there.
Yeah, no, definitely trying to get
Dialed
that
it
muscle
back
memory
a little
back
too
down.
much. And we'll try to figure out a play. Sailor Stamos will have a 5-second violation. But you got Coach K over there saying it was a really fast 5 seconds. Do we count Mississippi's? Do you say Mississippi? Do you say one Mississippi or 1,000?
I like to go with Mississippi.
I feel like Mississippi's usually universal, but 1,000 just rolls off the tongue better, I think.
1,000. Yeah, Mississippi, weirdest state to spell.
It's actually one of the easiest to spell.
It is easiest, but it's weird.
It doesn't mean. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think the hardest to spell is Massachusetts. Yeah, no. Can you spell Massachusetts, Jack?
I would like to not. I would like to focus on this basketball game. I'm going to use that as an excuse.
Colbreth over to Olsen, buying time here.
Yeah, I mean, she's just sitting there with the ball, kind of.
Got just
only a minute left here.
Just over a minute left.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that we're pressed back. We're not getting it back court, but, you know, we are just taking our time, not pushing and rushing anything.
Yeah, no shot clock. They could just Lady Vikings.
Yeah, look, she's just standing there.
Lady Vikings could just hold on to the ball for 55 more seconds and be perfectly fine with it.
And that is deep.
And we'll have it travel.
Well, we did waste a good bit of time there, so not all the waste. 2 subs for Lady Eagles. See, that's why I can't spell Massachusetts, because I...
About 45 seconds left here till this game will end. 3-pointer. Won't go. Rebound from Sailor Stamos. And we'll have a timeout taken by Coach K, trying to keep the ball.
Yeah, our plan of action now is just to use up these last 30 seconds, keeping the ball on offense. You know, we don't really want to give anything away stupidly in our own half. Only one more timeout for Lady Vikings. Trying to figure out how to spend it wisely here. That'll be the end of the timeout here.
Lady Vikings coming in with the ball, about 40 seconds left. Trying to hold on to it, get this win.
Yeah, one of the only times they really just want to waste time here. Hold this 9-point lead here. And nice simple passes. Nice little lob over. But yeah, just back and forth, not really rushing any long balls.
You say as Sailor Stamos runs full speed across the line. But it will stay Lady Vikings ball as that gets slapped away.
Well, yeah, she did have a man on.
And she had to get across the line.
Yeah.
Just saying, it was kind of ironic that you said that and then that happens.
Yeah, commentators curse for you.
Yeah. Oh,
I feel like we've been pretty good on that lately. But
no, we haven't.
well, no, recently.
This is really the first game we've done all year that hasn't had a curse in it. Piper Olsen in the corner.
Just walking.
Holding on to it. 10 seconds left.
Yeah,
Sailor Stamos. And she'll be fouled.
Good usage of time. She would just hold it. Back court. And that is game.
And that will be game. Lady Vikings taking this one, 53-44, beating Goldthwaite.
Yeah, last year we didn't really have
lost by a lot. This year, win by quite a bit. Great game played by the Lady Vikings. We thank you for watching here on Viking Sports Network. Reminder, we will bring you special coverage of a playoff football game between Junction and Somerville, a little two-way game here at Viking Stadium. Bringing you special coverage of that here on Viking Sports Network. We thank you for watching. This is Colby Canales and Jack Diekman signing off. We'll see you next time.